Hello, everybody. How are you all doing out there? Welcome. This is your mindfulness practice for this week. I missed a little bit of coming on with you all because, these last couple of weeks have been wild. Last week, I actually didn't feel well, so that's why I didn't come on. Anywho, thank you all so much for being here today, whether you are here live. And if you are here live, I would love to hear from you. Or if you are watching in the replay, hashtag replay. The replay is respectable. I love all of the replay queens and any kings who may be showing up. Oh my goodness. I see queens on this morning. I see Queen Cindy. I see Queen Eileen. I see Queen Felicia. I see Women Blazing Trails. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I am just delighted that you all are here. Just a reminder, I am launching the Spiritual Aspirant Initiation. Oh, I'm glad you're off today too, Cindy. Yes. I am launching the Spiritual Aspirant Initiation. It's a process that you can go through to become more set in your spirituality. I believe in self-spirituality or self-religion, accessing your goddess energy, living a divine feminine lifestyle, finding your power in that. And yeah, just feeling like you're empowered to keep yourself on track towards your destiny and whatever you want to manifest in your life. You can just join the wait list. I didn't put it in the description box, but I will add it once I'm done. Hey, Lady Woods. Thank you. I feel refreshed. I do feel refreshed. Thank y'all so much. Y'all got a sister feeling good. Oh, hey, Eva. Okay. I knew the name, but I was like, Hey, Eva. How are you, Queen? Look at Felicia. Felicia, my son, how are you? Good day. Good day. All righty. So this morning, I have a mindfulness practice that I think is really powerful for, I think, what a lot of people are feeling. I know that I feel stressed quite a bit in this information age. It's just so easy to hear all this bad news. And we thought we heard bad news when we just had TV and radio. Oh, it's on and popping. It just seems like everything is going wrong in the world. And it doesn't even matter what your, philosophical, political, whatever your views are. Everybody just seems to be unhappy and grumpy. And I think a lot of it has to do with perspective. There's a goddess that I love working with, Oshun. I always say Oshun is queen of the reframe. And I am here to just kind of help us to reframe some things. Because at the end of the day, we all are actually going through something. We are. And so, that's what this practice today is dedicated to, you honoring. Yeah, you may not be happy about something. You may be struggling with something, and it's okay. We just want to embrace that. Okay. Grand Rising Peg, welcome. Yay. Glad you're on the wait list. Yes, Eileen and Felicia. Thank y'all for your welcoming everybody. Okay. Yes, it is soul sucking. It really is. It really is. Thank you, Felicia. Felicia is one of the fire bearers of the community. Okay, so I'm going to. Eileen is in the West Coast, baby. I'm going to go ahead and get our water started. And let me know if can y'all hear our nice little fountain. And we are going to just go ahead and get ourselves in a nice, comfortable position, relaxing and bringing ourselves more and more present in this now moment. Taking a deep breath in, inhale, and a long, slow, deep breath out. Yes, the Inner Circle Goddesses are on this morning. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this one is called A Break for Self-Compassion. All right. This practice is called Self-compassion break, and it's something you can do anytime during the day or night when you need a little self-compassion. Self-compassion is something that I'm realizing is essential for having more success, for moving past our blockages, and for just feeling more peaceful all around. Self-compassion is key. I once saw a quote that said, if your compassion doesn't include self-compassion, then you got to look at that. Is it really compassion? Compassion must, it is essential, include self-compassion. All right. Let's just take another deep breath in. Inhale. And a long, slow, deep breath out. Just letting your shoulders drop and feeling ease and relaxation move into your body more and more. This will help to make this practice potent and effective. Okay, so to practice this exercise, we actually need to call up a little suffering. So I invite you to think about a situation in your life for you right now that is difficult for you. Maybe you're feeling stressed. Maybe you have a relationship problem. Maybe you're worried about something that might happen or not happen. Just think of something that is difficult, but not overwhelmingly difficult. So finding a situation and getting in touch with it. What's going on? What happened? Or what might happen? Who said what? Just really bring the situation to life. You want to see it in your mind's eye. Now I'm going to be saying a series of phrases that are designed to help us remember the 3 components of self-compassion when we most need it. So the first phrase is, this is a moment of suffering, right? We're bringing mindful awareness to the fact that suffering is present. And I invite you to find some language that speaks to you. Something like, this is really hard, or I'm really struggling. And we're actually turning towards the difficulty. We're acknowledging it. We're naming it. This is a moment of suffering. And I just heard to say to you, don't diminish whatever you feel, because oftentimes we feel like, well, other people have it worse than me, so I shouldn't feel this way. But I encourage you to embrace what is your own suffering, because you deserve to acknowledge your own suffering and what you are experiencing right now. Okay. The second phrase is, suffering is a part of life. Okay? Suffering is a part of life. Okay? We're reminding ourselves of our common humanity. Suffering is a part of life. And again, finding language that speaks to you. It may be something like, it's not normal to feel this way. Many people are going through similar situations, to be honest with you. The degree of suffering may be different. The flavor of suffering may be different. But suffering is a part of life, is a part of being human. One of the things I've been thinking about here lately is me saying no to when I see people suffer, and how that's actually saying yes. And so in the mindfulness community, one of the things that we know is very important is called acceptance. Because what you accept, you can do something about. And so when we acknowledge that suffering is a part of life, we're not actually inviting suffering in, because it's going to be a part of life if we really think about our lives. But what we are doing is acknowledging it. And perhaps in doing so, we will see a solution. Or at the very least, we'll feel more peace, which sometimes is like the biggest gift that we can get through acceptance. Okay, we're going to move on to the third phrase. And the third phrase is, may I be kind to myself in this moment? May I be kind to myself in this moment. And to support bringing kindness to yourself, I'd invite you perhaps to put your hands over your heart or some other place on your body that feels soothing and comforting. Feeling the warmth of your hands, the gentle touch. Letting those feelings of care stream through your fingers. Just inquire, may I be kind to myself? Another thing I've been thinking about here lately is I am the only one who's with me 24 hours a day. I am 51 years old and I have been with myself the whole time. So why not be kind to myself? And I say the same to you, dear sister. Why not be kind to yourself? You are with you all the time. May I be kind to myself. And using any language that supports the sense of kindness, perhaps language you would use with a good friend you care about or who's going through something. What would you say to that friend? What loving, kind thing would you say to that friend regarding his or her suffering? It may be something like, I'm here for you. It's going to be okay. I care about you. You can even call your name a special name, like darling or baby girl, beautiful sister. Maybe you can say, I'm just so sorry you feel this way. Just anything that feels natural to wish yourself deep, loving care, to deeply wish you to be well and happy and free from suffering. Beautiful. Beautiful. You all are some of the most loving women I have ever met. Honestly, that's who I typically meet, just the most loving people ever. The love that you express to others, I encourage you to turn that back on yourself. All this goodness that you pour out to others, turn it back on yourself. Daily, take a self-compassion break. And maybe during this practice, you may feel led to commit to taking a self-compassion break every day. When suffering comes up, acknowledge it, remembering that it's nothing wrong. Everything is okay. Suffering is a part of the human experience. And how can I be kind to myself right now? Open yourself up to this practice on a daily basis. Of course, you can always return to this video. Just taking another few moments of self-compassion. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. Inhale. As you exhale, we're letting go of the practice and notice how your body feels right now. Allowing any sensations to be just as they are. And allowing yourself to just be. Beautiful. I'm going to turn off the sound if y'all can hear it. And let me know, how are you doing? How did that work for you? Greetings. Iya Abagunde. Wonderful. Glad you enjoyed that, Eva. Glad you enjoyed that. Yes, may we all have more self-compassion. I think that that's one of the best paths forward during this time. And I just honestly know that the more compassion we offer ourselves, this will go out into the quantum field. I've been talking to my inner circle about quantum physics here lately. And so the way the quantum field operates is it's just one big energetic field. And so all of us in our consciousness, whether we are aware of it or not, we pick up other people's vibration. And so when we begin to experience more self-compassion, that will then begin to go out to other people. And when people can extend compassion to themselves, it will cause us to be compassionate to other people. It will happen. And so you're doing a serious act of service to the world, to humanity, to Mother Earth, when you extend compassion to yourself. Have a wonderful day, Eva. Thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. Abagunde, just ignore Robert, because guess what? He's blocked. Y'all can't see it if you're on YouTube. She's on Facebook. Peg, let me see what Peg said. Just finished working at 12-hour shifts. This was divinely set and needed. And see, typically I come on earlier, Peg. So see, something told me, just go on at 8:15. That was because your spirit was like, hey, boo, go on at 8:15 Central Time instead, because I need this today. May you get some wonderful, wonderful rest, Peg. Good, Abagunde. Good. I'm so happy y'all enjoyed that. Thank you. I'm going to show Eileen's message. Her life has changed drastically since joining the inner circle. I'm so grateful. Wonderful, Felicia. Okay, so I'm going to do one more thing while we're on this morning. Okay, y'all, because I love y'all so much, I'm going to put my card. I love this card. I'm going to share this with y'all because I love the message from this card, and I just leave it out every day. Did I show Felicia's? And it says, and because I think that people need to begin, I don't know if y'all saw my post the other day, pronoia. We need to be more pronoic. Instead of paranoid, we need to be pronoid. We need to be all about that pronoia, which means the universe itself is a conspiracy in my favor. So when I trust that goodness awaits me, I am free to release my fears. When I trust that goodness awaits me, I am free to release my fears. The universe is conspiring in your favor. How different would your life look if that was the basic premise of your life? That everything that's happening is the universe conspiring in your favor. All we got to do is just get quiet enough to hear it and see what is the universe like. What you doing, universe? Got this person showing up acting like really not nice to me. What you got up your pocket? You got something up there. All righty. What am I supposed to learn from that situation? Okay. So, look at this. This so relates to what we just did. When I close my eyes and breathe, peace washes upon me. When I close my eyes and breathe, peace washes upon me. There's another one. There's another one that we can do day in and day out. This is part of why I have the inner circle. This is part of why I do the spiritual aspirant initiation, because it's living this kind of lifestyle that will bring more peace, harmony, abundance. We will feel like we're making progress. Isn't that way more fun than like the way we keep our breath all tight and stressed? And quite frankly, that's making us ill. It cuts off our ability to see possibility. And so when we begin to close our eyes and take deep breaths, like the breath work, it doesn't cost any money. All we have to do is do it, no matter where we're showing up, no matter what space we're in, no matter what suffering we're experiencing in our moment, in these moments of called our life. Take a deep breath in, inhale, and a long, slow, deep breath out. And just say to yourself, I'm going to do 3 to 5 of those. Let's do another one, y'all. Inhale, and a long, slow, deep breath out. Now you got to do them long and slow for the peace, okay? Inhale, and a long, slow, deep breath out. Tell me, did you feel more peace with that? Hey, Monica. Hey, Queen Marat Rogers. I needed this practice. I was able to get through my rough patch yesterday. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Cindy. I'm proud of you, Cindy. You're doing such a good job. I see your up level. I want to say that you are different, and I've not like fully met you in person or anything like that, but we've been working together online a little bit. You are different and continuing to spiral up. We use the spiral in the goddess tradition, or however you want to call it, but the spiral is like very important to the goddess path. And so we want to think about, am I spiraling up or am I spiraling down? Typically we talk about a downward spiral, but honestly, we are spiraling up and up and up. The universe is a spiral. If you think about when you look out into, when we see pictures of space and we're looking at different galaxies, we see it look like a spiral. This is the foundation of the universe, is goddess energy. And so I see you, Cindy, definitely, you're doing great. All righty. Yes. Yes. Eileen already knows about SAI. She has been through it. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm glad your heart is full. So happy, Peg. I am so happy. Yes. The goddesses in this group are amazing, aren't they? This is how I keep coming back. I'm like, the ladies here are amazing. Yes, Cindy, it truly works. That long, slow, deep breath. And so one of the things that I want y'all to know is now, let me tell y'all, when I talk about the game, I'm really talking about beyond humanity. I'm talking about there's like energies beyond this space that we can't necessarily see, but we are interacting with these energies, right? And so these energies like us to do a couple of things. One is keep our breaths short, because the more we keep our breath short, it makes us think a certain way. And that's the other thing. They want to have our minds clicking in a certain way. So like the way we have runaway trained minds, where, a lot of us feel like we're ADHD or ADD. And it might actually be true, to be honest with you. I'm meeting more and more women who have figured out that they're ADHD or ADD as adults. And so, but it really does create, just like, how can you get anything done, or how can you feel good about yourself with this runaway train mind, right? Um, and these energies, and we are pronoia. Okay. We are pronoia. We don't feel paranoid. I'm telling you, it's better to feel like the whole universe is a conspiracy in your favor than to feel like everything is a conspiracy against me. Okay. So even these energies, these entities that bring these negative experiences, the way I see it is the universe was like, I'm all powerful. So when I go in there, I want to have like a full experience, baby. When I go into this space-time continuum and forget that I am the greatest energy, I am the source of all. When I forget, man, make it interesting. And so it's different levels of reality that we experience or that are in effect. And so there's these energies that part of their role is short-circuiting us, making us slip, trip, and fall. And here we think it's one another, but perhaps this is part of this energy that's here. And the question is, what is it that I need to do? And so that's, to me, what immersing yourself in a spiritual practice and having a spiritual teacher who is encouraging you to be your own guru, but does have some stuff to share with you so that you can actually do that. This is why we do this. This is why I do what I do, is because I'm wanting to show us all that there's a different way. Okay, so something that I found out through my astrological studies is that these energies prefer us to do the little social media type thing. This is why I'm like, y'all, look, social media, online living, technology, none of that's going away. We will have to make a decision as humans how we're going to engage with it. We will have to choose our humanity. And so I love the snippets. I'm starting to make them because I realize this is how a lot of us think. We need the short snippets. And sometimes it just doesn't take all that. Just say what you want to say and then move on. How so never? If all we're doing is taking in short snippets. I remember years ago when I first started people first started noticing my YouTube channel, they would tell me, you talk too long. You need to make 6-minute videos. And I said, I will not. I will not make 6-minute videos. First and foremost, why should I have to condense what I have to say? I got 10 minutes worth of stuff to say. I got 20, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours. I don't care. I'm going to say it. And now I have learned that these energies that can make us slip, trip, and fall, they love it when we keep everything nice and short. This is why reading books is so important. The more we say, you know what, I'm just going to take this time to read this book. Now, I do believe in using Audible in this day and age, listening for long periods of time, being able to listen to something for a long period of time. And so now enter mindfulness. For me, this is my way of meditation, because all I need to do is just come present and in the moment. And you can do 1 minute, you can do 5 minutes, you can do 10 minutes. You can start doing longer practices. But what I'm finding is the more I take this time to cultivate my mind, then I'm able to think for longer periods of time. And the more I take this time to listen to something that takes a long time to listen to, read something for a long while, take time out where my mind is just like in one place for a very long time, it actually makes me more creative. This is where what will happen. You'll get more creative. Your body will heal. Your body will heal. Your mind, your emotions will heal. We stay in this, when we are in this constant state of short breaths in and out. I'm just looking at stuff real quick, then, and some people will think that way. Like the Geminis, they love information. But even still, all of us have to take this time to, you know, get off the quick train and say, okay, I'm going to sit down. Even me who knows this, I'll tell myself, sit and listen. Don't multitask. I'll force myself just to sit. If I'm watching, you know, a business video or a spiritual video of some sort, sometimes I'll put my hands together like, don't multitask. Do one thing. You're not going to multitask, you know? And I get so much from it. It's so nourishing. It's so nourishing. So when we do the quicker breaths, when like the fire breathing, that's going to energize our body. Okay. That's a good thing to have some of these quicker breaths. We use the quicker breaths where you take a long inhale and a short exhale. That energizes your body. Okay. So let me see what y'all are saying. Did I speak to Lady Eva? Hi, Lady Eva. I did my first shadow work class on Sunday. It was great. Oh, you're welcome, Queen Marat Rogers. You are welcome. Yes, shadow work is necessary. Yes. You know, it's interesting when we hear about shadow work because I don't know. I think it's so natural for me. The way it comes up nowadays, I'm like, do I do shadow work? I think I do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we are now committed to offering ourselves love and kindness, being self-compassionate, you know, embracing our suffering, acknowledging that everybody in the world suffers. And what can I do for myself? What can I offer myself in this moment? What kind of love and kindness can I offer myself? Now, I say offer it to yourself moment by moment. I'm good. I don't know. I just feel like I need to say this one also. There's another concept in mindfulness or an attitude that we cultivate in mindfulness called the beginner's mind. You want to have a beginner's mindset. And we are called to have a beginner's mindset in every mindfulness practice that we engage. And so I encourage you to have a beginner's mindset. It's really okay to be new at something and to not be perfect. We can reject this notion of, okay, whenever you do something, you must be perfect. We can reject it by just saying, you know what? I approach everything with a beginner's mind. I could be showing up doing a reading and I will approach it with a beginner's mind. Again, it opens us to possibility. But when we have a beginner's mind, it's so easy to offer ourselves compassion. Like, well, you know what? I am new at this. Or, you know, this is not something I do every day. So, you know, I'm going to be compassionate. Even if other people are impatient with you, you can just be like, nah, I'm not going to be impatient with myself just because other people are impatient with me because I'm new. I love this. Sending peace, love, power, strength, and health vibrations to you all. Asheo. All righty. Mwah. Wishing you all a wonderful rest of the day. I will be posting pretty soon. Tomorrow, I'm going to come on at, I wrote it down. Hold on one second. I'll be sending it out in my newsletter for sure, but I'll let y'all know here. I'm going to come on tomorrow at 10:30. I was going to come on at 10, but I just remember I have I'm learning how to have a better voice. I'm going to be working with somebody on having a nicer voice. So tomorrow at 10:30, y'all will see me on here talking more about, you know, the goddess-centered lifestyle. Yeah, I'm going to come on and talk about something that I think is pretty cool and special. Mwah. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Beautiful, Peg. Beautiful. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Felicia. Y'all are amazing. Keep taking those notes, Peg. You got this. Enjoy your time off. Eileen Iyami Atkins, and you are so very welcome, Ms. Cindy Jones. Mwah. All right, y'all. Love y'all.